Hare Krishna, Namang Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Jayapataka Swamini Tinamine, Namo Acharya Padaya, Nitai Kripa Pradaine, Gaurakatha Dhamadaya, Nagara Grama Tarine, Namang Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Tinamine, Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine, निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाशदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. So today our reading session of Ramayana, the teachings from the Ramayana. So today is our 13th session. So I'm a little bit late and I'm sorry, but we'll just a half an hour we'll reading and try to finding some uh, the teachings from the Ramayana. I'm always to say that our main purpose is to reading whatever we are doing, to searching some teachings were really to helping our development, our understanding of the spirituality. Hare Krishna. So today we'll starting the reading from Ramayana, the book what which one is translating by His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj. Later in the day, as the party approached Vishwamitra's ashram, known as Siddha's ashram, Ram inquired from the Rishi about the history of the holy place. He inquired from the Rishis about the history of this holy place, the Siddha Dham. We already saw that last classes that when Lord Ram came with Vishwamitra Rishi, wherever he is going, whatever he is saying, something new, he is an inquisitive mind. He always to searching how, which way, when these things happen. So it is we know the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that who is the best devotees. We know the four types of devotees: Artho, Arthati, Gyani, Jigyashu. So Lord Krishna said, those who are just like a Jigyashu, always to inquiring something. So those who are inquiring, they one day or today or tomorrow, they become a devotee. Vishwamitra then explained, Siddha's ashram was formerly the abode of Lord Vamana. So we understand the Siddhaloka is actually the abode of Lord Vamana, who dwelt for who dwelt there for many hundreds of millenniums. Once the demigod came to see Lord Vamana, requesting him to approach Boli Maharaj, who was engaging in performing sacrifice, since the king of the demon had conquered the entire three worlds. The demigod petitioned the Lord Vamana to take away his kingdom by begging. So we know that when that Vamana they went to Bali Maharaj to begging, during that time the Rakshasa took place in his place, they are just to capture. So this is the demonical quality. Wherever they get the somebody's asset, immediately they try to capture it. This is their mentality. But a Vaishnava, it is our Chanakya says, a Vaishnava, even to see the street, will see something just to falling down, they will think about it's a dust. When someone property, someone thing, you will see it's like a dust. Then you can approach in Krishna. But when you will see that someone property is your own property, then you become a greedy. You can't progress in spiritual life. That's why you have to understand that. So just at this time, Kashyapa, who happened to arrive at Siddhashram after worshipping Vamana with great devotion, he prayed for the Lord to appear as his son. The Lord agreed to do so, and thus he later took birth as the Drapt Vamana, son of Kashyapa and Aditi. He thus fulfilled the purpose of demigod by taking away the kingdom of Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj. Purpose the demigods by taking away the kingdom of Bali Maharaj on the plea of begging for 3 steps of the land. So we can see the Lord even not to think about his property. When somebody is begging that you let's go to help me, Lord throw his property and went to take care of someone. So it is like a mood of a Vaishnava. That we also to keep our mood like this. When someone is to need some help from our side, we that time to forget everything and try to helping to others. It is the nature of a Vaishnava and nature of a human being. If we not to try to cultivate this quality, we cannot to become a good human being. Titikshoba Karunika Shuridam Sarvo Dehinam Ajato Shatruva Shanta Shadava Sadhu Bhushana. So this is the qualities of a sadhu. To even something is happening to my life, but still I am trying to be helping others. It's the quality of a Vaishnavas we can see. So just at this time, so after arriving at this ashram, Vishwamitra immediately set about performing his sacrifice. After arriving at his ashrama, Vishwamitra immediately set about performing his sacrifice, while Ram and Lakshman, with bows in hand, waited arrival of Marichika and Shubahu. 6 days and night passed as the two brothers guarded the sacrificial arena, completely uh, foregoing sleep. Then on the critical 6th night, when the Shomarasa was about to extract the sacrificial fire, suddenly blast brightly, indicating the imminent arrival of the Rakshasas. So 6 days they are continuously day and night, no sleeping, nothing. They are waiting that Rakshasa come and just to kill. Soon thereafter, a fearful clamor was heard in the sky. Marichika, Subahu, and their followers swooped down without warning, causing torrents of the blood, pus, stool, flesh, and other contaminated substance to rain down upon the sacrificial altar. Ram and Lakshan, Lord Ram, and then told Lakshmana, I will subdue this evil Rakshashi with my weapons, but I shall not kill them, for they are denied to live some years more. Rama discharged a mighty weapon that struck Marichika in his chest and flung him 100 yojanas into middle of the ocean, but he didn't kill him. So such a nice way just to throw the bow that he will not to die, but he is hanging one place because Lord Ram don't wanted to kill them. Then taking up another powerful arrow, Rama pierced the Shubha's chest, causing him to fall down dead upon the ground. By invoking a third weapon, Rama dropped away all other Rakshasas. Thereafter, their arena again became calm. Then which way you are just to throw that, everything become calm now. All the rishis who had here what we can learn from there. The Lord tried to in a so many, so much a different way, try to save the people. Even the demon don't wanted to kill them. But when people become going to out of control, the out of line, that time what Lord Ram or Krishna will do. So we are also, Krishna don't wanted to give the sufferings in our life. But when we try going to the beyond the limitation to our activities, that time Krishna or Lord Ram will take the action to do something. All the rishis who had previously resided at Siddha ashram joyfully came home and congratulated Lord Ram for his wonderful accomplishment. So that evening, the sacrifice was successfully concluded. So it is one of the teachings that when you will do something good for someone in his distressed life, in his problematic life, automatically you will get the blessings. Blessings not coming by asking, blessings is coming by activities. What activities you are doing for others, that will come to your life to bring the benediction, bring the kipra to your life to get the special blessings from that person. That's why it is the human nature, a Vaishnava's nature, that we try to do something good for the human being, especially to do something for them to progress in spiritual life. Just like we can see Prabhupada try to spreading the Krishna consciousness for the well-being of the human society. That's why he has become so famous. So blessings he get it. So in our life, to get the peace and happiness, not coming by endeavoring, coming by how much we are think about other person, to progress to them, to take to them in spiritual life. So that is the most important, valuable work we can do for the human society. In this material world, people not to do this kind of activities. Everybody, whatever activities they are doing, their main purpose, how can we just to live a life in this material world nicely? But a Mahatma, he always to think about that how can I just to bring the people in Krishna consciousness and send him back home back to God. So that is the best welfare activities we can do for the human society. After passing the night, Rama came before the Rishi and inquired, O worshipable Brahmanas, now that this area has been freed from the disturbance caused by Rakshasas, is there anything more that we can do to be of service? At the behest of Vishwamitra, the Rishi replied, we are about to depart for the kingdom of Mithila to take part in grand sacrifice arranged by King Janaka. So we are going there. Janak Maharaj. So we requested you to brother to accompany us. There is a wonderful bow being kept in the sacrificial arena that was formerly presented to the demigod by Lord Shiva. Later, the demigods gave the bow to later, the demigods gave the bow to Devabrata, who was the king of Mithila long ago. So that which the bow gifted to Lord Rama before it was in Devabrata. We even to see The demigod also give the benediction and some gift to the people when they are doing some spiritual activities for the welfare of the human society. So that them all of them are very pleased to us. So as much as we are doing the good things for others, that much we can get the blessings. The celestial bow is immersed, immeasurably strong, and even great demigod cannot bend it. What to speak of a human being? The bow has remained at Mithila for a long time and is worshipped on the altar with flowers, sandalwood paste, and other auspicious articles. So that Lord Shiva gave it that bow to Devabrata, the king of Mithila before. And after the Devabrata left, that in Mithila, that bow was just to worship with the flowers and the sandalwood. Rama, there Janak Maharaj organized one of the sacrifice that whoever come and just to hold it that bow and break it, just so he can get married to my daughter. Rama agreed to accompany the rishi, and thereafter a great caravan set out with 100 carts loaded with the paraphernalia required for Janak Maharaj's sacrifice. After traveling all day, the party reached bank of the Sona River, where they stopped for night. So they reached one place and they stopped there for the night. Then while he was seated at leisure, Rama asked Vishwamitra if there was any history he could narrate concerning that place. Thus the Rishi related to Rama the following story. He is saying, once there was a great Rishi named Kusha, a direct son of Lord Brahma. Kusha had four Kshatriya sons who founded four cities, one of which was on the bank of the river Sona. Kusha's son, uh, Kushanava, begot 100 daughters through the Apsaras. When these girls grew up, they were very beautiful and would happily play together on the bank of the river. Once the demigod of air, the Bayu, happened to see the girls and become captivated by their exquisite beauty. Approaching them, Bayu said, "My dear beautiful girls, if you all becomes my wife, I shall transform your uh, fleeting human beauty into ever flesh celestial youthfulness." So we can see the demigods immediately to see the beauty, they are so captivated. It is the nature that we can see the material beauty, immediately we are be captured for that. That's why we always to pray to the Lord. Oh my Lord, in this material world, anything, especially Prabhupada said in front of the Madan Mohan, we should beg that any material, the beauty and whatever things, not to captivate my mind. Because if it is captivate, that divert me into the Maya. So demigod are the mood of passion. That's why they are always to captivate by the beauty. And that is dragging them to the different critical situation. And for that things, they are doing so many nonsense things. So you see, these Gandharvas are so nice, but Bayu wanted to get married and give them the youthful beauties like a human being. The girls had no attraction for Bayu. However, instead felt insulted. The Vayu was insulted that they not to captivate, they not to accept my proposal. They replied, they would never think of choosing our own husband. We will only marry according to the choice of our father. Such a nice girl, na? That they wanted to get married according to the choice of father. So, however, being the daughter of a great Rajashri, we certainly have the power of force you for your vulgar behavior. However, we shall not do so, for so so we shall not do so, for we do not wish diminish the accumulate merit of our austerities. They don't want it to wish to diminish the accumulated merit of our austerities. So by their austerity, whatever the blessings they brought it, they don't want it to just to diminish their things. Bayu, who is easily uh, ang- uh, angered, become highly offended. Bayu become angered. No? He just to gave the proposal that you will get married and all the girls are just to deny. So you are so ashamed and feeling so offended, taking revenge. He, so we can see that in this material world, those mood is the mood of passion. They immediately something offended things will happen. Immediately their mind is coming to the like a revenge. But a devotee sometimes not to get it what is their expectation, still they are not very angry. Because it is our Chaitanya Charitamrita said, Bhakti Mukti Siddhi Kamin Shakali Ashanto, Krishna Bhakta Nishkam Atayev Shant. Because a devotee's heart is not to desiring except the serving of Krishna. That's why he will never become angry on nothing or take any revenge. His, his subtly entered the bodies of 100 girls and by his mystic power destroy their bodily features. So mystic power by you enter the 100 girls and destroy their bodily feature. When the girls returned to the palaces crying, their father was shocked to see that they had all been transferred into the hunchback. In reply to the uh, Kushnabas inquiries, the girl related all that had happened. Whereas Kushnaba mm, congratulated his daughter for refraining from cursing Bayu and began considering how he could get them married. So Maras Kushnabu was congratulated his daughter for refraining from cursing Bayu because they are a celestial girl na. Sometimes they are become offended, they can give the cards. But Kushnabu was very pleased that that daughters didn't do that and began considering how he could get them married. So he was now thinking how he will give them marriage because their body is now hunchback and just not look so beautiful. That's why. So it is the one of the teachings that when someone is under dependent on you, so it is your duty. How can you just to protect them? So that daughter didn't choose any person without the permission of a father. Let's say it is his father duty now to choose a nice personalities to give the marriage to the daughters. So it is the teaching when someone is dependent on you, you will fully to be give them protection. How can you just to do some good activities for that person? So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananda Gaudi Vishnu Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Jai Ramayana ki jai. Oh Pramanande. We are already a little bit getting late starting. Let's stop now here. So again, we'll give the class on Thursday. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.